Hey guys, how's it going? It's Target here. Welcome back to another episode of the Tampa Bay Lightning Be a GM. So we're through the end of the 2021 playoffs, eliminated by the Columbus Blue Jackets in the third round. We got a little unlucky in the fact that we played a really not exactly a strong team. They're all right, nothing spectacular, but you know what, their combination of players ended up beating us in the end. So we're getting into the offseason pretty much, so we're going to sim up to the June 12th, I believe is when it kicks over for the Stanley Cup Finals. It's your boss. Well, I admit that I'm impressed with the season and the playoffs. I have to admit that I'm impressed. Sorry. Tampa Bay Lightning had a pretty good year when it's all said and done, and a large part of that is thanks to you. Well done. Would have liked that Stanley Cup, guys. Really would have liked that Stanley Cup, but unfortunately, not going to get it. So let's go to scout assignment. I can't remember what we last scouted. It's been a while. A lot has taken place in that time. There's a top 10 in the queue. I believe it was the WHL that has all the players, right? Yeah, all the top fives. Two 5-star players, sorry. Two 5-star players. Corbin is guaranteed, and then Ollie might be as well. They're both forwards. Defense, some 4-stars. There's quite a few. There's quite a bit available here in terms of depth. Now, let's see here. Let's take a look at goalies. Were there any goalies? I think that this was a bad year for goalies, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so nothing much there. Nothing in terms of elite talent. So what I'm going to look at here is forwards. There's a lot of top star forwards here in the OHL. WHL obviously has a ton of top 5. The Q had that guy at top 10. I want to take a look at him for a few weeks. Let's find out. We'll finish it off in the Q, I suppose. So June 12th, sim up to that. So a lot of people calling for 2 major trades, and those would be Jonathan Quick and Sidney Crosby. I think I agree with both of you guys on that one, that those guys need to go. So there was the goalie that we were going to move. I can't remember what club it was anymore. We'll double check it. I think he'll be the best bet for us. And then Sidney Crosby for possibly Connor McDavid. And he's in Anaheim, I think. Okay, what the hell's going on here? Oh, maybe it's June 16th where the end of the playoffs occur. Yeah, it must be that. There we go. Okay, this is going to kick over right now. And, I mean, we're not having cap issues. It's not that. We're just trying to maximize and push forward our elite status for a little bit longer here. Come on. That's a win. Okay, here we go. It's going to kick over right here. Jonathan Drew won the Hart. Who won this? Oh, sorry. I just totally hit start on that. Who won the Stanley Cup? I know everybody else saw it, but I didn't. Playoff. Oh, not playoff tree. Awards. Stanley Cup was the Jackets, so we did lose to the winners, at least, I suppose. The President's Trophy was won by Phoenix. Colorado won the Clarence. So Colorado ended up going to the finals against Montreal, or against Columbus. Laurent Dauphin, he ended up having the most points. Druin was most valuable. Well, that's good to see. That's the second time he's won that. Nick Leddy won the James Norris. That's something that's eluded us every year, is that James Norris trophy. We can't seem to find that defenseman that really sticks out. Laurent Dauphin won the Lady Byng. Really? Wow. And then George Licht won the Calder. Tim Bozen. That's the guy. Tim Bozen. That's the guy that's currently in a coma. Absolutely crazy story of Tim Bozen. Sergei Bobrovsky won the Smythe. Vezina was won by Jonathan Quick. So good. Good job for Jonathan Quick. That's the first year that's happened for him. He also won the William M. Jennings. Again, that's the first year that's happened for him. Derek Forbert won the Bill Masterton. Jonathan Toews won the Selke again. Crosby won the Lindsay. Good for him. Most outstanding player. And Dauphin won the Maurice Richard. So there you go. So that's the awards right there. So we're getting into the draft. And obviously, we're going to sim up to this date. Obviously, I think we're going to be getting rid of Crosby. I think we're going to be getting rid of the Quick. I don't know what else we need to make changes on. Maybe our defense. I'm not 100% certain on that. We'll take a look and see what's available. I mean, we may have a package deal for one of our up-and-coming defensemen like Darnell Nurse or something like that. Would you like to play this game? Yes, we'd like to play this game. Oh, no. We don't want to play the game. My bad. Don't want to play the game. We want to sim past it, and we're going to look at those stats. So I'm going to take a picture of that, because obviously the further we go into this, or the further we go into our GM here, the more reliable our scouting is. So I've got a photo of that for now. Continue. Okay. And then I'm going to take a look at the overall stats. Now that we'll take in terms of the draft eligible players that they recommended, what their overall are, and we'll take a look at them on the draft chart as well. So we'll go by team here, not games played. Who did we lose? We might have lost Hansen. I can only hope that we lost Hansen. Tampa Bay. Yannick Hansen is gone, and Ryan White. So we lost 2 of our 4th liners, thank God. Yannick Hansen was absolutely horrible. Probably part of the reason why we lost the playoffs in terms of depth. Trade block. We're going to do best. We're going to do what they want, and then we're going to assess. Let's just do a new one here. Choose this. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm just opening up a piece of paper, like, you know, on the computer, just so we can jot things down. So, scouting options, coaching or GM options, sorry. GM options, and we're going to go to scouting. And we're going to go to scouting report, I believe is the one. Yes, okay. So there's 3 5-star players according to this. 1 is a power forward, 1 is a sniper, and 1 is a 2-way forward. I think that we would go with the sniper. He's a left wing sniper, 4 stars, or 5 stars. He's guaranteed to be 5 stars. And then you've also got this power forward, who's an interesting idea. However, you know what? Power forwards don't go into, what do you call it? They don't fit into that prototypical chemistry that Hutt has, as well as snipers and 2-way forwards. So we may just go with one of these, Jeffrey Corbin, if we can get our hands on one of these players, that is. So that is a possibility, having Sidney Crosby out there. I don't know who's going to have the picks, but we might make a look at this. So there's Corbin, there's Otteson. I'm going to put Corbin, Otteson. Hold on, what is he? He's a center. We'll put that down as a C. Otteson. He is a left wing. And then we have Ollie, who is a right wing power forward. Okay. We've also got, let's take a look at the players that they recommended to us. We'll go to the photos. Okay. So we've got first the goalie, Marshall Mowers, okay? So goalies. Mowers. They got him as a 1st-round prospect. So we're going to put Mowers. Okay, and then we've got Stefan Brulette, I suppose is what it is. He's a right winger, so we'll look for Brulette here. They've got him as a 3.5 green star, so he's probably going to go early, especially considering they have a top 10, and he's a right winger. And then we've also got Dustin Antilla. He's a goalie. Antilla, they got him in this second round, so that's the type of scouting you want. Antilla, he's a goalie. And then we've got Don Cavanaugh. He's a defenseman. Let's take a look. Here he is. He's 4 green stars according to this. He might be a sleeper pick because of that. Oh, pardon me. Because of that. And then Fred Durno. He's a centerman. Let's take a look for Durno. There he is. So he's 1st and 2nd round is what they've got him as, a Durno. And he's a center. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave it for now. We'll come back and take a look because I don't think there's any other... are there any goalies that are rated high like that? Just him, Richard, Stefan Richard. He's not really anything spectacular. So these 3 guys, and then Brulette is the highest also on top of that. So let's go take a look at the prospects game. So we're going to look for Corbin first. He's probably on the other team here. Corbin. He's 77 overall, Jeffrey Corbin, okay? So he's 77. I'm going to put that in brackets. Otteson. We're going to go with left wingers. Let's take a look at red. Otteson. He's not here, actually. Surprising. Right wingers. The right winger we're looking for is Ollie. Oh, there he is. Sorry, Ollie. He's 74 overall. Okay. Oh, put it on the wrong one. You guys can't see what I'm doing at the moment, but I'm just writing things down or typing. Mowers now, if I go to goalies. Antilla is one of them. Mowers is 63, and Antilla is 56. So, what was it, 53? 63. And Antilla is 56. Okay, look at Brulette now. He's a right winger. Brulette. He's not there. He's there. Okay, he's 69 overall sniper, Brulette. Okay, and then Cavanaugh is a defenseman. Cavanaugh. Here he is. He's a 64 overall. Okay, and then we've got Durno, who's a centerman. Durno. He's 76 overall, Fred Durno. So he might be a sleeper pick for us, Fred Durno, because he was a 4 yellow star, 4 green stars or something like that. Is that right? I believe that's right. Or there's Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh was a 4 green stars. Okay, so we have some players to go after. I also want to take a look at, I guess that's pretty much it that we need to look at, is it not? Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to my phone, and adjust my trading block. Now, what we're looking for, we're going to be looking for a goalie. Let's look for, he should be elite goalie by now. So look for an elite goalie. And then we're going to be also looking for a forward. A first line forward. Okay. And we will also look for a fourth liner. Sure, why not? Players on the block, not our pick. We're not looking to get rid of our pick. We're going to put Sidney Crosby on there. Okay, he's 33 years old. His value is dropping. It's not full overall anymore. And then we're also going to put Jonathan Quick on there. He's still 91 overall, and his value is still very high. So, guys, he didn't drop in overall at all. So that is a good deal there. And then, who else has high overall? Bogosian, he's 30. Anybody else with super high age that we can move? Dougie Hamilton's. Justin Schultz is 30 years old now. That's pretty much it. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that. Just those two guys. And then, you know what? I'm also going to throw our first round pick on there, because we might need to move it just in case. 2021 first. Okay. Actually, you know what? 2021 second. I'm gonna do, or 2022 first is what I want in there. A future first, not the current. There we go. And then that way they know that we're serious business right here, okay? All right, because everybody wanted these trades, so that's why I'm going with them. I wouldn't necessarily agree with the Crosby trade quite yet, but it's what everybody wants. So, guys, this is going to be it right here. This is going to be the deals that are going to go down. We're going to move Sidney Crosby, and we're going to find that player. So, Detroit has the top pick. And we're also going to look for that goalie. I can't remember where the heck he was, but we'll find him. Don't worry. Okay, let's warm up here. So, Detroit. I'm going to put that down here. Detroit. Mini. New York. Montreal. Those are the four teams that are going to... Detroit, Minnesota, and New York are going to have those three players. Montreal, we have down here. Pittsburgh. Buffalo. Philly. Calgary, Mini again, Winnipeg, Dallas. I'm just going to do the top 15. Van, Washington, Buff again, and Boston. Okay, so let's take a look at moving. First off, we got a number of phones, so let's try and make these moves. Obviously, we don't need to make the trades all in this round. They can go in future rounds too. So, Anaheim has Connor McDavid. So he'd be the player that we're going to be going after. 89 overall. 78 faceoffs isn't bad. Odds are I'd have him playing the wing. And we'll have our buddy, what's his name? Stanley, whatever his nuts is, playing the center. Because he's got a better faceoff. So it'd be Sidney Crosby for Connor McDavid. And does Anaheim have a top pick? They don't. But I would definitely ask for... This is a 24th overall. What else do they have in terms of potential players? Nothing. Theodore. 77 overall offensive defenseman, 25 years old. Not what we're looking for. They don't really have anything there. So I would probably ask for a first. Okay, Sidney Crosby for Connor McDavid and a first. And we're going to need a little bit more out of this. Let's see here. Who's got good value on them? They've got Ryan Getzlaf, Vatanen, Brett Connolly. No. Well, Brett Connolly. What's his shooting at? It's still pretty good. He's a good second-line right-wing sniper. He would have been a good prospect for us, but we needed to move him. He was taking too long. Keaton Ellerby, no. They really don't have anybody there that's a really high value. It's just Connor McDavid. They also have Aaron Ekblad, 89 overall, two-way defenseman. I mean, we could move Bogosian and Crosby for Ekblad and McDavid if we wanted to. It's not a bad option. Bogosian is 88 overall. It'd be an upgrade. And he's two-way, 87 overall, or 87 hitting. Ekblad is 91 body checking, and he's got a harder shot. That's not a bad idea. What if we threw Ekblad on there? And Bogosian, just like that. That might go through in terms of the Bogosian-Ekblad value. It's pretty close. That's pretty close there. And they would take Zach Bogosian. And we'd have Ekblad, who's got a couple more years. You never know where he might end up. Defensive awareness is 88. Ekblad's defensive awareness is 95. Okay, I think this is a done deal, guys. I don't see how it couldn't be. Like, this is crazy. I can't believe Ekblad's so good. So let's do Ekblad, Aaron Ekblad, and Connor McDavid. They're first for Sidney Crosby and Zach Bogosian. This actually is still a little bit weighted in their favor. Let's take their second from this year. All right, let's see if this goes through. If it doesn't, then I'm going to drop that second, but I think this will go through. Sidney Crosby and Zach Bogosian for Connor McDavid, their first, Aaron Ekblad, and their second round pick. It might go through. This might actually go through, and this is going to save us cap space in the long run. Will it go? Oh, it won't. I feel that you've met our block needs quite admirably, but the value is just a bit low. Okay, so let's go make this trade one more time. We can make it happen. Okay, so Sidney Crosby, Zach Bogosian for Connor McDavid and Aaron Ekblad and their first. Okay, that's fair, I think. And actually the third we might be able to get out of them. Let's see if this goes through. Here we go. No, a bit low. Okay, so I'm going to have to... I don't want to dink around too much with it because I want to save our trades for Jonathan Quick and all that. Sidney Crosby, Zach Bogosian, Connor McDavid, Aaron Ekblad, and their first. That should go through. I don't see why it wouldn't. Who else do they want? Dwight King. No, okay. Alright, we'll see if this goes through. I think we're overextending a little bit, but Sidney Crosby is very quickly going to drop in overall. He's got great face-offs at 86. It's gone up a bit. Defensive awareness isn't bad, but he still doesn't have those passing categories that Connor McDavid has. Not bad defensive awareness, way better passing. Offensive awareness is 99. He had 87 points last year. He's going to have even more if he's playing with Druin. I think it's a good trade. 87 points versus Crosby like 92. 96. So it's only 9 points difference. I believe that this can be a big difference for us. Will it go? It won't. Wow. Okay, hold on. How many more phones do I have? One more phone? Two more phones. Okay, so let's make this trade happen then. What do they have for neutral relationship? It's dropped. Crosby and Bogosian for Connor McDavid, Ekblad, and I'll ask for their second, not their first, I suppose. Let's see if this should go through. I don't see why it wouldn't. This is a very beneficial trade for the Anaheim Ducks. Will it go through? It will. Okay, they believe that transaction will contribute to their success. So we've got Connor McDavid and Aaron Ekblad now, and a pick. We got a pick out of that too. So let's see here. Now, I'm not going to deal Jonathan Quick yet. I want to see if I can't get a first pick. First off, where is that goalie? We're going to figure that out. Goalies. Let's go by potential. Potential goalies. Okay, so not in Anaheim. Not there. I'll recognize him when I see him. Nope. Calgary, nope. Chicago, nope. Colorado, nope. Columbus, nope. Not in... Oh, was it Dallas? Is it this guy? Nope. Detroit, no. Edmonton. Phaneuf was one of them. 87 overall. 4.5 yellow star. Florida. Gibson, no. Minnesota, no. Montreal, no. Nashville, no. Wait, was it Nashville? No, it's not him. New Jersey, no. New York. Where is it? Where are you? They got a lot of goalies here. No. Scratchard, no. Miami, no. Where are you? Jake Allen, no. Toronto, no. Vancouver? No. Washington? Where the heck is the goalie? Winnipeg? Where the heck's that goalie, man? Like, what the hell's going on here? Let's check again. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. Buffalo. Was it Mason Venu? No. Wasn't here. Not Dubnik. Not you. Where is he? Is it Korea? No, he's 4.5 red stars, but it's not him. Columbus. Dansk is not the one. Dallas. Svensson's 4.5 red. Is it Svensson? Was it Svensson? I think that was him. He dropped to 4.5 red stars. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Maybe then we go with Edmonton. We might have to go with Edmonton because they've got Storm Phaneuf. That guy dropped. Storm Phaneuf, he's $8 million goalie though. Holy shit. 25 years old, 87 overall. And we don't have the best. Oh, we've got a great relationship with them. Storm Phaneuf. Storm Phaneuf for Jonathan Quick would go through. Especially with a great relationship. It's a big cap hit difference though. 8.08 million. Where's that? I thought that goalie was different. I must be mistaken. Minnesota. I'm just going to go through one more time. Make sure I didn't miss him. Hellberg? No. New Jersey? No. McCollum? I doubt it. No. 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 Philly? Holtby? No. Byzantine? It's not Byzantine. Pittsburgh? No. San Jose? No. You know what? Our only option is Storm Fanuf at this point. Our only option is Storm Fanuf. Alright. So, now that we know that, and it's Edmonton, did they have a top pick? No, they don't. We want Detroit, Minnesota. Hold on, Detroit. Detroit. Oh, pick. That's what I'm looking for. Detroit. So that top pick they don't want to get rid of. Minnesota, do they want to get rid of their pick? They don't want to get rid of that either. Their second or ninth. And then the New York Rangers. They would get rid of their third, but it would be at a high cost. A very high cost indeed. Not something I'm really looking to get rid of. Yakupov at 87 overall is not a bad player. We still want to keep him around. I mean, he had a good year last year, did he not? That's 72 points. That's really good for a second liner. Absolutely, that's phenomenal. You know what? I'm going to stop the video there, and I'm going to pick up in the next one. We'll finish the draft. I'm not going to be able to make a move into that top 10. I don't think we have the... I'm going to take a look at the depth here quick in the next video and see if we have the ability to make that move. If not, we'll just deal with it in the next... we'll deal with it in at the re-sign phase. All right, guys? But Jonathan Quick will be on the move for Storm Fanuf, I think that'll be the best bet for us. All right, guys, so until next time, I'm Target Audience, and I'll see you guys out on the ice.